Guys, I'm finally back. I know I've been gone forever. It's been like a month, probably over a month at this point, but I'll get on to that in the video. I just wanted to say I miss you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support so far on this channel. I'm trying to get back on track so we can grow and get bigger and better. But yeah, the look I'm doing today is this copper kind of cranberry look. I was actually inspired as far as the lip color by Jackie Aina. I saw her Snapchat earlier. I feel like it looks nothing like it though, but I was inspired to do something similar, and this is what I came up with. I got a few new items as well to try, and yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. Let's get started. So the first thing that I am using is by ColourPop, and this is the Amethyst Crystal Priming Spray. I've been wanting to try this for a while. I've been playing around with this for the past few days and I like it, but I had to switch the top because the one that it came with, like, it was literally shooting primer at my face. So I had an old spray bottle from another primer and I just switched it out. And this one in particular is made with or for oily skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a light shake and spray that all over my face. And this is supposed to help with oil control and give you like a nice, even, smooth canvas, as well as it's a little bit tacky too, so it'll help your foundation to stay on. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I ran out of my pencil, so I'm going to be using my NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. I've been going back and forth about a brow tutorial forever, but honestly, I do something different every time I do my brows, so I feel like there's no point because I'm always switching it up. So I'll probably just hold off on that for a while. And I'm using this brush. This is by Clean Color. It's like one of those beauty supply brushes, and I'm going to use that to fill in my brows. Hopefully this is a good brush because I can't find the one that I usually use. I really like this brow gel. I feel like it gives me a more natural brow versus a pencil, and I have more control over it. See, this is stuff that I'm talking about. I just knew the weather was going to be perfect for filming because this weather's been crazy, and the sun was just out. But now it's trying to go back in, and I'm just like, ugh, really? But we're gonna make this work. Lately, I haven't really been using concealer to clean up my brows, especially when using this product, because I really feel like there's no need to. I just kind of use my hands like that towards the end, but other than that, my brows have been turning out really good, so I'm just gonna stick to this for a while. I want to apologize ahead of time for the lighting because I feel like it's gonna look a little crazy after this. I'm gonna try to fix it throughout the video, but hopefully the sun will just come back out instead. So as far as where I've been, oh my god, it's a gnat in here. I, for one, just let time fly by me. For one, lost track of time. A whole month went by. Two, on a good note, I've picked up working full-time again, so that's always good. But I've been trying to balance out, I guess I could do my makeup while I'm saying all this. I've been trying to balance out work and posting more videos, but I think I figured it out. I'm just using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the shade Cappucino, which is number 340. This is hands down my favorite foundation ever. And I'm going to take my good old dollar sponge here. That on my face. Ooh, that's a lot. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me do this really quick because Let me color correct, because look at this. I got this hideous pimple, and I always get it during that certain time of the month, and I always get it in the same spot. And it's always an ugly, huge pimple. But I'm color correcting with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in orange to cancel out that darkness, and I'm just going to take my finger and blend out the edges. But I really want that concealer to stay on top of it because I want to cover that up. Now I can go on to what I was doing, and I'm just going to blend that out. But yeah, I picked up on working full-time now, so I've been trying to balance out work and figuring out a good schedule to post my videos, but I think I figured it out. I'm just going to start filming ahead of time and posting my videos later in the week. So I'm just going to start filming on Tuesdays and then put them up either Thursday but no later than Friday. Today I was off, so I was able to go ahead and put out a video. I meant to do this video earlier today, but I overslept. I overslept, and then I had to clean up and cook something, so now I'm back to doing my video. And then along with trying to balance out my schedule and work, I admit that I've been feeling a little bit uninspired when it comes to makeup. So I've been jotting down ideas and trying to figure out, okay, what can I do? It's kind of hard to stand out when so many people do the same thing, but I'm just going to work with what I got, the ideas that I got rather, and make it work. I've been blending for a hot minute, y'all. See, look at this pimple. Like, even with the color corrector, it still doesn't want to hide. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a different brush to cover that up. I'm gonna use this concealer brush. It's a little bit more dense. Hopefully that can get the job done and blend it out. Going back to that primer spray though, I will say that it's not like a pore filling or anything primer, so if that's what you're looking for, you might not like it, but it's good as far as giving me a smooth canvas. My face feels very smooth. Okay, so this whole pimple ordeal is just not gonna work. We're just gonna have to live with it. So moving on to concealer, I'm gonna take my new ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Tan 50. I know it looks super light in the container, and I got scared when I got it because I was like, wait a minute, it looks way different than online, but it's actually darker in the bottle once you open it. And I've been using this on and off. Like I said, it looks really light on camera, but it's not this bright. It's really the lighting, but I've been liking it because it's supposed to like make you look kind of airbrush and flawless. It also dries down matte, so excuse me. I was perfectly fine until I got on camera. I don't know what's going on. I turn on the camera, the sun doesn't want to come back out, my sinuses are wanting to act up, like everything's just going crazy right now. I gotta sneeze 1 second. I'm gonna mix in a little bit of my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee under my eyes. Just a little bit. The goal is to do like a full-on dramatic makeup look today, because I feel like I really haven't done something like that on my channel. Like, of course I do a full face, but I never really just go all the way in with it. Look at that concealer though, like it just makes my under eyes look so smooth. I really do like this concealer. I think I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead. My forehead is looking big in this video. I don't know what's going on. Put just a little bit on my forehead, because I'm getting to the point where I don't really conceal my forehead or put concealer on my forehead like that anymore. But going on to what I was saying, like I was feeling a little bit uninspired when it came to videos. I was trying to drum up some ideas, so I had a slight YouTube block, if you will. And another thing that I want to talk about, which I don't talk to too many people about, so it's oddly enough that I'm doing this on camera, but I have my moods where I'm just really down and I don't want to do anything. I just kind of drift off to myself, which is not a good idea. But whenever I get like that, I just don't feel like bothering with anything or doing anything. And that was a slight reason as to why my posting kind of suffered, because I just wasn't in the mood. And it had nothing to do with, a part of that had nothing to do with like YouTube itself. It was just, I was in one of those moods where I was just really down and didn't want to do anything. It happens, but I'm better now and I'm back doing more videos. So I'm just letting this sit for a hot second, and I'm gonna dust everything away with my powder brush. But I'm doing something that I haven't done in a minute. I used to do this like a couple years ago when I first really started getting into makeup. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, and it's in the color Bikini Contest. Y'all, I have yet to find an actual setting powder for my face that I like. And I've been using this bronzer, which I used to do a while back, but I love it because it's warm, but not to the point where it distorts the look of my makeup. I literally use this all over my face and dust everything away at the same time, and it just looks really nice. And I forgot how I used to do that and use this powder, and it just makes my skin look really smooth. So I use it to not only set my face, but I also use it to dust away my powder. Because if you're not careful with this powder and you pack on too much or you let it sit too long, it can like look a little bit too bright. So I've been going back to doing this and I love it. I'm really mad about that pimple. Like no matter what I do, it just does not look right. So we're gonna stop with the face for right now. As a matter of fact, I feel like I dusted off a little bit of my brow. So let me try to fix that really quick. If you hear noise in the background, my mom's in the living room, so I want to apologize for that. I wanted to do a voiceover at first, but I figured since it's been a while since I've done a video, I would just actually talk to you guys, or try to talk to you guys, because I'm not that great at it on camera. So moving on to my lids, I'm going to actually prime them with the same ColourPop concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit on each eye, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna blend that out with my beauty sponge again, using the tip of my beauty sponge. What should I talk about, y'all? I don't know. Y'all know I'm not good at this stuff. But you guys watch me anyway. What can I say? How are you guys? Let me know in the comments. How are you? Are you having a good day? A bad day? Are you exhausted? Are you happy? What's going on? Going back to earlier, I said I picked up a full-time job. When I tell y'all, this summer has been like one of the roughest summers I've ever experienced. I was out of work in February, and I picked up on a part-time job after the fact, but it was terrible. I'm not gonna say what company it is because I don't want to get in trouble. But it was a retail company, and I picked up on that in May. If I don't mention everything that I'm using because I'm talking, I will link it down in the description box below, or put it down in the description box below. I started the part-time retail job in May. Mind you, I've never done retail a day in my life before this, so all I knew was what I was would hear. For one, I knew that it was super part-time, so not to expect a lot of hours, but like getting into it, man, I barely hit like 15 hours a week. It's definitely a job for like if you're a student, if you're living at home with your parents and your parents is taking care of everything, then yeah, that might work out for you. But considering the fact that I have certain bills to take care of, I'm grateful that I don't have like a ton of bills. Oh, I'm using my Juvia's Place Nubian 2 palette, by the way. But I don't have like a ton of bills like other people tend to rack up. But still, nowadays you can't do anything with 15 hours a week. But I was barely getting that. The job was cool. Everybody was nice, but I should have known something when we had our first store meeting and it was like 20 of us in there. Nobody's getting hours. If it's this many of us in here, no way. But I'm taking this brown and putting it in my crease as a transition. But yeah, so I got on and the job was cool, but it was too much. Like, you're literally overworked and underpaid. I'm working the register, I'm out on the sales floor, I gotta get stuff out the back, and then there's storage behind the building full of inventory that you might need. So, and the storage is like, this was during the summer where it was really, really hot, so it was like 100 degrees in there, and you're pulling out boxes trying to restock, and I'm just like, I'm doing all of this, I'm working 3-4 hours a day, and it literally feels like I've been on the job for 12 hours because that's how much stuff they have you do. And I was already like looking for another job. I didn't want to quit. But what happened was I worked for them for like a month, and then they had me off for a week, which didn't surprise me because they've done that before, and they just put me on the next week where I had at least something coming up on a check. But a week turned into 2 weeks, 2 weeks turned into 3. They took me on the schedule for a whole 30 days. Bruh, what am I supposed to do with that? Then they decided to try to make me on call. They called me at 7 o'clock in the evening asking me to come in and close for them. Mind you, they close at 9:30. Who's gonna go close the store for 2.5 hours? What are y'all doing in there? That was the final straw for me, and thankfully I found another part-time job, and I just didn't bother coming back because they never had me on the schedule. But they kept calling me. The manager kept calling me for several months, like not several months, but she kept calling me for several weeks, like, oh, I'm just seeing if you're still on the schedule, did you still want to work for us? You took me off for a whole month. What do you mean do I still want to work for you? So I just never answered the phone. Like, she kept calling like every couple of weeks, and finally she called me again the beginning of this month and left a voicemail. I was actually at the job I'm at now, so I didn't get to pick up the phone. But she left a voicemail saying, I'm just letting you know that if you don't return this call by today, then I'll officially have to terminate you. That is fine. Just let me go. It felt like I was in a pending divorce. Like, can you please just sign the papers? Let me go. So that was the done deal on that. She finally officially let me go. And oh, let me backtrack. Before I got onto this job, I found another part-time job, which was working in a cafe, but it was a cafe for a theater. So I didn't know that it was like a per event ordeal. So if there was no events like that throughout the month, you weren't getting a lot of shifts. So I picked up on that really quick. This is really bold. I'm gonna have to blend this out. But yeah, so I picked up on that really quick. And once again, I was back on the job hunt, and I found another job, which is the one that I'm officially at now, full-time. So I'm grateful that I picked up on this full-time job, because you need money to function, all right? And I'm not asking to be rich, but it's not fun being broke. But I'm taking this Paradox Super Shock eyeshadow in the color, oh yeah, I said Paradox. Yeah, but I'm just gonna blend that out because I forgot how pigmented this eyeshadow is. Okay, that is much better now because I was getting a little bit scared. What else can I talk about? I'm trying to be more talkative. It's a struggle. If you don't like these kind of videos, also let me know. I like them depending on who I'm watching. I don't watch everyone's chit chat videos. So let me know if you like these or not. But I'm gonna take this beautiful copper shade here and I wet my flat brush because I really want this color to pop. And I'm going to put that on my lid. The great thing about these shadows is that I really don't have to wet my brush. They're super pigmented on their own, but I just wanted to make it nice and bright anyway. I also need to hurry up because the sun is trying to go down. Don't let the sun go down on me. Where'd that come from? Help me, Lord. I'm special. Y'all learn that over time. I'm special. That's actually another reason why I get hesitant to film videos, cause y'all don't know how goofy I am. Like, I have my special moments, and I was like, do they really want to see that? Do y'all really want to see my special moments? Cause I got some for y'all. Like, I'm a pretty odd person, if I must say so myself. But I've always been very self-conscious and not really shy. Like, I used to be shy when I was younger, but I'm kind of more reserved now. Because I do tend to think, well, what if this person thinks I'm weird? So I kind of hold stuff to myself because it's like, I don't want to scare people off, you know? I'm going back in with whatever's left on my crease brush from when I put on that burgundy shadow, and I'm just gonna blend out my edges. Then I'm gonna go back in with the brown shade. I don't think I showed you guys this shade, and I'm gonna sweep that along my bottom lash line. But I'm gonna take that burgundy shade and just sweep it along my waterline. I was actually inspired to do this look after looking at Jackie Aina's Snapchat. It doesn't look exactly like this, but I was really looking at her lip color. From what I could see, it looked like she used like a red liner or a red lipstick and put a nude lipstick in the middle. And she had like a kind of like a gold going across her lid, but I exaggerated the lid and used a copper instead. So it was really her lip color that inspired me to do this look. Do I want to do anything else to it or nah? I think I'm alright. I'm gonna take my Maybelline Great Lash mascara. I picked this up because honestly I haven't used it in so long and I forgot how great it is, and it's super affordable. Y'all know I'm all about the affordable. I ball on a budget. I have no time to be making my pockets cry out, so I'm gonna put a few coats of that on, just a little bit. Ooh, so I found some new lashes, y'all. Be proud of me. These are the Mink 3D hair lashes. I got them from eBay. Let me see how well. Okay, you can probably see them like that. There we go. So look at how beautiful and wispy and full they are. And I got them off of eBay for like $7. Hey y'all, I don't know how to feel about these lashes. Like, I think it's because they curl up so much more than what I'm used to. I don't know. I'll put the other one on and see, but I don't know. I'm not too mad at it. I can't really see, but they're cute. I'll say that. I'll just leave them on for the sake of this video. I don't know how many more times I'll put these on. Like, well, I did say I want a dramatic look, so I mean, you can't get more dramatic than this. Let me balance this out by putting some mascara on my bottom lashes too. I don't know if y'all heard that a moment ago. That was my neighbor. Let me tell you about my neighbor. So she's been feeding these stray cats, right? This is probably going to be the most random chit chat ever. She was she feeds these random cats and now they won't go away. And she's giving them names. And like I hear her call out to them. So one day I was like, what is she calling them? I think one of them name is like Coochie Coo and D90. Like I promise you that's what she's saying. And I'm just like, out of all the names, what happened to like maybe Felix or Fluffy, something like that? I mean, I don't know. I don't judge. I don't judge. But I'm gonna start warming up my face, y'all. I can't get away from this bronzer. This is my CoverGirl bronzer. I have yet to find one that I like aside from this. If you are watching this video right now and you know of some bomb bronzers for brown skin girls, caramel, I guess I could say, don't leave me hanging, let me know. But I'm just gonna swivel this powder brush into my bronzer here, warm up my face. Okay, so I'm going to highlight my inner corners and I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. I am in love with this highlighter. This is a number 100 Molten Gold. And I'm going to put this in my inner corners here to brighten that up. And I'm going to take some and put it on my brow bone. Do people still highlight their brow bones like that? Because I've always liked it. I need to do my brows though. I don't know that much. Might be highlighting some stubble up there. We're going to highlight the face with the same highlighter. And this is actually a blush brush from e.l.f. but I like using it to highlight instead because it like literally hugs my face. I like how it hugs my cheekbones. So I'm just going to dust that along here. Look at how pretty this highlighter is. It's like in my top 5. Y'all know I gotta do the nose, get the top lip, get my forehead. I don't really highlight my chin anymore. I don't like how it looks anymore. Now we are going to, dang it, I meant to do eyeliner, but that's alright. You probably wouldn't see it with these big old lashes anyway. Okay, now moving on to the lip. This is what inspired me, or this is what I thought I saw from Jackie. Take my NYX lip liner in the shade Caberet. You thought I was gonna say Cocoa, didn't you? I got you. But I'm gonna take Caberet, which is a beautiful like burgundy red. I'm gonna take Myth by MAC, which is a very peachy nude. I know it looks a little crazy right now, but just hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna top it off with my NYX gloss, and this is in the color Praline. I'm literally scraping this because I need another one, but this will kind of mesh that all together and make it look like something. So I'm gonna try this setting spray. This is my first time trying the ColourPop setting spray. This is the Aventurine crystal setting spray. I've been playing around with the priming spray for a few days, but I haven't used this one. So this is also supposed to help with oily skin, so I'm going to spray a little bit of this I did spray it out the other day, and the nozzle on this one seemed fine, but this is what it looks like. You just shake it up. It has like cucumber and honey and all that good stuff to help control your oils, but yet still like help your face. So yeah, I'm going to spray this on and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I got some glue on my lid. That is the story of my life, but we're gonna act like we didn't see that. If you liked this look, don't forget to thumbs up my video. If you're new to my channel, hi, how are you? I'm Letitia, how are you? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications. I promise I will be uploading again. It's just been, you know, a little rough around these parts for the past month, but I am back and I'll be putting out videos every week. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check out all the information on this video down below. All of my social media is down there. I love you and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.